Hello everyone, it's me SkyMiner back in another video. Today I am doing a different kind of video. I'm doing my 2,000 subscriber special. Basically what I did is I showed you in my last video. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. It's pretty cool. Kind of gives some information about what's been going on recently. But basically we are doing a BTS on Mr. Mitch's intro V1. So basically what happened was let me see if I go to Google. I made this intro for Mr. Mitch when he messaged me on Twitter, for one. So that's basically the intro itself, and then basically this Mr. Mitch's friend has used the same intro song, so he asked to change it, right? So I made him a V2, and if you guys want to go check that out, that intro out, go check it out. It's pretty cool. But basically, I'm just gonna be kind of showing you guys behind the scenes about how I made this intro. It's not gonna be a tutorial. It is kind of showing you guys how I made it, right? And then if you guys want to see me do or have me do tutorials on, say, certain parts of this intro, or just any random tutorials you guys want me to do, make sure to tell me in the comments, and if we can hit 40 likes or something like that, I'll do another tutorial. So basically I don't have the sound file for this anymore because I deleted it because I needed space, but I'll get this part's kind of the end part. So let's go here. So we can just kind of start with the beginning. How did I make those circle things, right? Let's see. Dang. Back in the old days, this. I think I made this intro 3 months ago. There's nothing in here. Let me see. First part. There we go. So these little circle things were actually pretty easy to make. Let me see if I can just get rid of 2 of those and have the first one. So if you make a shape or a circle, which you can make a circle by going to ellipse or eclipse or whatever it's called, left click, shift, and then control, and then you can make a circle right wherever you want it. So that's pretty easy. It's not going to look like that because I was holding it on here, so it kind of made a mask or another shape layer inside of the shape layer. So that's basically just that, and then in order to make it expand, all you have to do is go to transform, start scale at 0, and then bring it to as high as you want. So I put it to 130, and then I think I went to here, go to stroke, and then do the exact same thing. So but instead start it high, so I started it at 490, and then I went down to 0. So it's the opposite. It starts big and then goes lower or littler, and then I easy eased it. How you easy ease is you go to keyframe assistant and click easy ease. There's another way that you can do it that makes it look better. If you go here, go to here, and then you can this little whatever, it's like this. It's like the I can't think of the name of it right now. Of it's like the volume or whatever. It's kind of pick the smoothness, and then yeah, the fastness or whatever it's called. But basically that's how you make that. And then you're like, wait, for me it's see if I get rid of that and then make a circle or whatever, and then add a stroke or a fill. I don't think there's a. There we go. So it looks like that. It's just plain, right? There's no lines or cool stuff. To do that, all you have to do is go to here. I put a radial wipe. I don't know why there's a radial wipe on it. It's kind of weird. You see if it's actually in use. I don't even think I used it. I don't even know why that's there. And then I added Vader's blinds, so it's just blinds, right? I go to here and type it up no, that's not how you spell it. If you were wondering, I am recording this super late, so might take me a second. Blind, so right here, and then just drag it on, and then just kind of copy this if you guys want to. I'm I kind of like lately I've been using like bigger ones, like say like this or like this, but you can kind of do whatever you want, make it little, make it big, change the rotation, make it like how big the spacing is or whatever. So that's basically that. I'm going to go all the way back from here, and why am I back in ZNAX intro? I don't want to be in ZNAX intro. First part. Okay, get rid of that. So then after right here is the text, right? So I guess we can move the text now. The text is a pretty interesting area. So basically, lots of keyframes. So like basically all I did was I had it come from the top, right? In order to do that, it's position. So right here is it starts at this, which is up here somewhere. I'm going to get off of that, go back to my cursor. And then what you want to do though is you're going to want to have it centered in the middle of your screen. Keyframe it. Go back, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's actually 10. So right there. So 10. How you do that is shift page up or shift page down, or just page up and page down to go individually. And so it's just like there. Like in this intro, I actually didn't really use a lot of easy easing or anything, because at this point I didn't even know how to do that. I did know how to do easy ease, but I didn't know how to do like all the other stuff. Like you can do keyframe velocity, which is on my other monitor because I don't use this main monitor for intros, or go use this or any of that. Just saying, if you guys like are wondering like how I'm getting like certain things, you can change the speed or any of this like value graph or speed graph, or like, you know, just change them to the different uses. And then I used rotation. So as you can see, it's kind of rotated the left sides up. So like, you know, just it's plus 10, starts at plus 20. No, try 30. 26. Man, I don't even know. Usually, I would suggest using like solid numbers, like say if you move up in 5s or moves up in 10s, or like if you're going in hundreds, go in hundreds. But don't use odd numbers. Use even numbers if you can. It kind of helps you remember, because like if you have everything keyframed at 5 up or 5 apart or 5 down, it's easier to like if you're wondering, oh, what was my last keyframe? You already know it, right? It's easy. And then I did a rotation here. No, that's a scale. Rotation's only down here. Oh, that was my scale. So no, it's rotation. Whatever. I'm blind. And then the scale. So like how I do my syncing is I scale up, scale down, scale up, or scale down, and then so it's like scale up, keyframe it. So here, I'll make a quick example for you guys. So if I make a new composition, whatever, this is comp 53, bring in this text that I made here, and then I'll say get rid of all these like effects and stuff. I'll go back to those later. So basically what you want to do, actually, hashtag epic fail. Okay, redo. Okay, get back to here. So get rid of all of these. I'm just gonna get rid of all the effects, and I only want this stuff. So I want the position. There we go. There we go. Keep that there. I don't know why the text got deleted there, but here we go. So here's the like it's just a text, right? There's nothing to it. It's just a text. I'm gonna put this to quarter so it's easier to render and stuff. Actually, I'll put it to half. But basically, what you're going to want to do is say if you like go to the next drop. Say the next drop's right there. Since it was at 60, I'm probably gonna have it coming up, down, right towards the screen. So probably starts at 100, right, and then comes down towards the screen, and then I'm gonna want to have it keep going down so it stays fluent. So I'm gonna want it to have it like say 50-50, right? So that means until the next drop, it's gonna keep going down, but it's gonna go down slightly, not a big drop. And then I'm gonna go, this is, so say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the drop, right? And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, so 6 or whatever. But I'm gonna go 5 back and then do that keyframe. Go 5 ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna want to go to, let's say, 70, and then go here, and then I'm gonna go to 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna want to go to, say, I don't know, 55, right? So now we have this. If it will render, actually, I'm just gonna render this little bit here. If it might take a second. I did, like, if you're wondering, like, I'll make it, actually, yeah, I'll do a tutorial on the text later. I'm not going to do a full in-depth tutorial on how to make this text. If you are wondering, T-God Designs has a tutorial on it, or this style of text, but I'll do a full-on text tutorial if you guys want me to. Ask me in the comments if you guys want a text tutorial. Because I actually really want to, I'm looking forward to doing a text and sync tutorial. Because I think my sync's a little bit, like this is my older sync, but my newer sync I think is like pretty, I think it's unique in a way. This is taking forever. Please hurry up. This recording for 13 minutes. Please. I'm going to probably edit some of this out, so it probably won't be that long. Hopefully it is not that long. Let me see. See, like that. And then if you want to make it smoother, you know, say easy ease and like edit the velocity or whatever. I'm gonna get rid of this because I actually don't need that. And then after that, what's the next part of here? So yeah, so like see these like squares, it's actually the exact same thing as the circles, right? So it starts big and then goes smaller, and then it's just, instead of just like going like a little area, it scales up bigger and goes out of the screen entirely, right? And then let me see, what are those, you might be asking. Let me see, what are those? Background shocks. Okay, so this is these, right? If I do that, you can probably see them better. They're just like the shock waves, right? So it's basically it's the exact same thing that I showed you, except I made round, and then I'm not gonna click that, like this, and then I rotated them, right? 90, or no, it's 45 degrees for a square. So that's what I did there, and then you guys can follow the earlier step for that. Let me see, this particle system. So basically I do use some plugins for, like, I use Magic Bullet Looks, this. So basically it's just a bunch of squares flying out. So this is exactly what this is something I used in my MrMitch's Intro V2 too, except I made it more particles per second, not that many. I think I used a lot. I use a lot more. So it's 10 now. So I think I use like 50 or something. And then it's a lot, right? It makes it look better. You can do whatever you want though. Basically, I'll just kind of show you guys all like the little stuff here. If you guys want to follow it at all, you guys are more than welcome to. Here's all this stuff. I'll just kind of scroll through them because I'm not gonna recreate I'm not gonna recreate a bunch of stuff in this tutorial. And then the gravity is -10, and then here, and then if you guys want, like, if say you're like, how do I get all this stuff? Well, you go to here. So if I want to be in shading, I go to shading. You got to open blocks, or you can even grab your own like particle system. If it's not even like, if you want to use a pre-made one or whatever, you're more than welcome to do that. I personally don't do that. But that's just my choice in general. Let me see, what are these? These are radial wipes. Let me see. I think this is here. So the white part, let's kind of go from the bottom up, right? So if I get rid of this, yeah. So basically, I'll actually go back to Google because it's kind of laggy. I'll go to speed, go to Google, work for me, please. YouTube. Yeah, so basically what I did right there was, if you just don't know how to use radial wipe, just search it up in here, and then see if I make a new object, I'm gonna make a sphere. Go to here, go to wherever the center is, right? I think I went in, nope, there we go. I'm gonna go to Ray. Nope, that's not how you spell it. It's like that. There we go. Radial wipe. Basically all it does is, please don't lag. There we go. So basically it just like takes the center and goes all around, except I used a giant square and then I went all the way around really quick. So personally, it wasn't the best choice, right? What I should have done is either made it smoother or use the opacity. Easy to use opacity. All you got to do is go into, say if I make a shape and it didn't make, there we go, transform opacity. See, it's gone. And then it'll be back, and you can just like keyframe it to however you want, or just like use the smoothing stuff too. You know, that's probably what I probably should have done, but with radial wipe, smoother or whatever, it's really all up to you guys in that sense. So there's radial wipe. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is at the beginning. This is the background. So like, see, as it comes, it starts there, goes up there. That's actually super simple. All I used was scaling, so it's just scale. So I positioned it to be up here, like, see, like there. Now I bring it down. I positioned it up there and then brought it down. But I didn't bring the position down. I just used scale, and then I went until it filled up the whole screen. And then I did smooth this one. Half the ones I smooth and half the ones I don't smooth on this. 2D shock. I don't even know what these are. Oh, these are the like these things. So these things, they're easy to make. I don't even like them. I don't even know why I put them in this intro. I tried to like make a arrow because it goes down and stuff. The screen kind of goes down. Let me see. All I think I had to do to make it was really this. I used the pen tool, went like this, and went like that. There you go. There's an arrow, except I'm pretty sure I did not have a fill. So there's that. And then I think I only had a stroke actually. Yep, there you go. And then if you guys want to like say make it smooth or whatever on the sides and like see, it's all like triangle and stuff and it looks horrible. Just change it from butt cap to round cap, and there you go. And I think it's above this stuff, so it won't show. But like if I put it under here and stuff, see, it's gone. Where'd it go? It doesn't matter. Okay, basically that's what that is. And then I just made a bunch of them going down, and then just faced them out. It's the same thing. What is this? Is that why is that on? Okay, whatever. And then cool stuff. What is cool stuff? Cool stuff could be a number of things. Okay. So this is all like the beat stuff. So these are the circles as you guys already saw them, and then these are. Let me get on to. I want to get on one of those. There we go. This one. Why can't I open? Actually, wait. You can't. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Basically, it is a circle, right? With these effects right here, right? So echo is basically, say, look, it adds more, echoes it, right? It scales it smaller as it goes down, right? So it kind of gives it a cool little effect there. Go to here. I don't care about any of these effects. The fill was basically just to color it off of white. That's what fill's used for. Otherwise, you can use this sometimes, or even these up here. But I am lazy, and I'd rather use fill. It's even more work to use fill, but it can change a lot of things. It's good for certain things. if I go to, so basically all I did was use that circle, and then I used a repeater. And then here's the repeater setting, so it's 10, and then go down to these transform repeater. And here it is, so like 30. So I'm pretty sure how you do this is you count them. So there's 1, 2, there's 10, and then divide something. I don't remember. I think Shark Effects did a tutorial vid on this certain effect or whatever. It's not really effect, it's just a scaling of multiple circles going from 0 and bigger and whatever. You can just kind of copy these if you guys wanted to do that. That's how I made that, and that's basically all this is. It's just circles and the pops or the whatever these things are. They're kind of like fireworks in my opinion. That's what I use them for. Like I did you guys never seen this or I don't show everyone, like I don't upload everything I make obviously, but like I first used that in like a firework thing on the 4th of July. I think, I don't know, last year something like that, I don't know, back in 2016. Cool stuff. Get rid of that. Color grade. So color grade is basically what it sounds like. It's color grade. So this these two bottom ones are the two bottom, two top are the two tops, and then it just basically pastes it over. So yeah, it looks better like this because I wanted to show the particles and stuff. That's basically it. Color grade on if you guys want to get like little white thing or whatever it's called an adjustment layer. Go to here, adjustment layer. There you go. Voila, it's there. Magic bullet looks. This is basically just to make it look better. So look like it kind of looks bland, and then if I turn it on, it gives it a little bit more look to it. It gives it a looks to it. Get it? It looks okay. It doesn't matter. Basically, I use diffusion. Here's like all the settings. Like again, this is not going to be a full-on tutorial. Just kind of showing you guys how I made this intro, since he obviously doesn't use it anymore. It's fine, it's not an in-depth tutorial. Yeah, you guys can try to copy it if you want. I don't really care. I'm sure Mr. Mitch doesn't care at this point. If he does, go talk to him about it. He'll probably, I hope he doesn't get mad at me. He won't. He's actually saw my tweet, actually. But yeah, lens vigorant. I'm bad at spelling or reading. Edge softness, basically all that does is makes it softer. So it kind of blurs out a little farther, focuses on the center. Lens, this makes it like dark on the outside, right? This gives it a little bit of glow. This, as you can see, it tones down the lightness. Here's all the settings and everything. I think I only used RGB. Pop, here are the settings for pop. Basically all pop does is you can barely see it difference here, but it outlines stuff, right? It makes it look sharp, which is good. And then curves, I don't even I probably should have just left it like that because it's a little bit bright, but whatever. Curves are right here if you guys want to copy this or whatever. You're more than welcome to. I don't care. I guess I'll go to hue at this point. I'll go back to text in a minute, but basically, as you can see, it kind of changes color, right? And you're like, wait, I don't get. So basically, the hue changes any color that's a color that's not gray, white, or black, right? All those colors, it doesn't change. So if it's blue, you can change it to say green, purple, pink, whatever you want. Basically, all I did here was I had it at color range of 0, or I had it at 0. Went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I changed it to 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I kept it at 130. And then it basically, it just changes colors as you go around. And yeah, it makes it look better, in my opinion. I don't get why that's not changing very much. But yeah, basically that's all I did. If you guys if you guys having problems with this thing in general, it's like, you guys shouldn't. It's super easy. Yeah, color range, and then you just change it. So up here, just change this little dial, and it will change the color, right? So now it's pink. There you go. What's about that? Offset. So this is, well, what does it sound like? It's offset. Basically, you can like offset the whole entire screen if you guys want, see, and then it just kind of brings it down. Basically, as you guys can see right here, it goes down. There you go. And basically all that does, go to effects, offset, and then you start at at the default, right? You keyframe the default always. To keyframe the default somewhere so you don't lose it. That's weird. So this is 1, 2, so it's 22 keyframes away, and then just change it to all the way like down 1, right? And then keyframe that. There you go. Bars. Did I do anything with bars? Yes, I did. So on this intro, like, they weren't even synced. You might not notice this, but it's not synced at all. I'll get rid of that because who cares? But like, they're kind of, but they're not synced. They're doing like what I sucked back then. I was bad. I was very, very bad at making intros. I guess I wasn't that bad if Mr. Mitch asked me for an intro, but yeah, that was actually like something super exciting for me. I was all crazy, not too crazy, but I was excited. I was really surprised, and I mean, it worked out. At that point, I was only at 1,000 subscribers, so I mean, now I'm at double that, if not more, like a little bit over double that. Not all from making his, but you know, other people found me through him. So basically, you want to obviously start it at so yeah, a lot of on the bars, a lot of people use all these other like plugins and stuff and make it overly complicated. Like, I don't get why. This looks the same to me. I don't see, like, so basically make a solid, right? Make a solid, and then go to CC Jaws. There you go. And all you have this, right? It looks like crap. Let me see. Spikes should work. No. 0. There you go. See? Bars right there. And guess what? They open and close as you want them to. Like, I don't get why anyone would use something else. Like, it's really like crazy to me. Like, it works perfect. Like, people use, I don't even like care about what they use. Like, they use crazy stuff, and it's like you say someone like I saw like someone did a tutorial, and for bars they legit use this for each side, but they used to fill, obviously. I mean, who doesn't want, like, see, there wasn't obviously there wouldn't be a stroke. See, a black bar, right? And then you have to animate that, and then animate the bottom when you could just animate them both in sync at the same time. It's crazy. But you basically start it at 100. 100 equals 0, and then 0 equals 100ly filled, right? So go here, make it. You don't want to make it too much. You just kind of want it there in the background. So basically, as the text gets smaller, this gets bigger, and then as the text gets bigger, these get smaller. So its text is somewhat small. Right there, it's bigger, and I was stupid and made it go a little slightly bigger. Yeah, because I didn't know what I was doing at that point. Yeah, if you guys see some of my newer intros, if I don't really animate this too much, but yeah, I do a couple little bits of here and there with the animating of the black bars. yeah, it's pretty much this. Pretty much the last thing is just like all like the all the effects I put on the text. So yeah, I did use some plugins. Basically, I use S-Shake and Twitch. I did use a drop shadow. The drop shadow's right here. If you guys want to copy that, perfectly fine with me. I don't care. It's up to you. It's your choice. I think it looks pretty good. It's just barely. It's a 2D drop shadow, right? It looks 2D. It's only a little bit. It's 2D. 100% 2D. You know, it looks good. For this intro, anyways. I kind of changed it up a little bit, and my newer ones, obviously. Let me see. Drop shadow, transform. Why did I use this transform exactly? I don't even know what this transform is doing. I don't even know what it's doing, honestly. Let me see. Okay, basically this is just like a syncing thing, right? It got bigger, right? It starts out smaller, got big, went back down to small. So and then it's big, so it's pumping, right? It's going up and down on the beats. I don't use that in my newest intros, but yeah, it worked out pretty good for this intro. If you guys want an example, if it will play, because my internet is horrible, guys. You guys don't even know my struggles. Here we go. Oh, it looks crap, but whatever. So it's going up, down, whatever. You know, that's what it's doing. I will have it pre-rendering in 1080 60 FPS. So if we have to go back to it, hopefully that gets fixed. Basically that's what that is doing. S-Shake is doing whatever S-Shake does. Basically what S-Shake does here. Like, you guys won't ever like. I'm not uploading this one, but basically what S-Shake does is it's that little shake, right? It's that little shake of the text right there. That's all it's doing, right? That's all it's doing. Basically, it starts obviously at 0 and then amps up to, I put it to 0.4. I'll kind of big screen this so you guys can kind of see like any, like, I don't even remember what's the default on this because I've kept I don't even know what's it called. This is an old intro, right? So I don't really know what was the defaults on this one. But yeah, that's all the S-Shake. And then I use Twitch. So Twitch I use quite frequently, so I kind of know how to use it a lot easier. Well, like I said, I'm no expert. I'm no T-Con Designs or anything, but I'd like to think I'm a good. I think I'm good. If I wasn't good, no one would ask me for an intro. So it starts at 0, and then it goes to please, thank you. Amount. Where's the amount? Yeah. Okay. 20. So where it keeps going to 20 and then goes back to 0. That's kind of weird. So yeah, starts at 20. There we go. 20 and then 0, right? And then it keeps going like that all the way down. And then what you have to do to say you're like, hey, like, I want to know how like all these colors show up, right? When it's like you can, like, I don't even know if you can. I'm gonna try to make it go slower. Please, YouTube, thank you. You see, hopefully this shows it here. If not, I can get another example. So like, there's a little bit of colorized, right? It's a little bit colorized. It's kind of like breaks the, what's it for? It's called. Basically, what you want to have on is go to enabled, click slide on, and then go to behavior. Here, all the stuff. I don't even think I changed anything in behavior. operation controls, you have to go to slide here, all the slide configurations, right? There you go. You can see them. They're right there. I don't think I changed anything else. Nope. So basically that's like it for here. Let me go back to this screen. I have to go to this one now. And basically all that's left, see, the intro starts, right? And you're like, Sky, how do I go back to overlay, right? It starts overlay, but how does it end overlay? So, because what you have to do is actually you have to grab all of that stuff. So, like, see if I go to, I need to see. I use my ultra wide. Okay, that's why I can go back to them easier on that. But I'm not used to this stuff. Okay, whatever. Basically, you grab all of this right here. That's not the song. You want to keep the song. And then you go to pre-compose. I'm not going to do that because I already have it pre-composed right here. And then you're going to want to make a mask, right? So basically, there's the whole intro. And then basically a mask goes and it breaks up the intro and goes to the screen behind the pre-composition. So basically, the only thing behind the pre-composition is the back, like nothing. There's nothing behind it. So basically, if like say if I wanted something behind it, I can say grab this and I put this behind here. It's still going to be there. It's just behind it instead of over it. As you can see right here, it's behind there, and then over here, it's over. That's what it does. But how do you make this, might be wondering, right? It's kind of tricky, somewhat, not very much. Basically, you have to go in here, add a stroke. You're gonna want to go to effects, stroke. Just like make it how much like these edges of the mask are gonna be where the stroke is. So as you can see, it's blue where the mask is. And then what you're gonna want to do is it's normally gonna be inverted or not inverted. So it's good to click inverted to go to right here, right? So I'm just gonna kind of make my own real quick, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the heck I'm doing. So it's like, see, here's a square, right? Normal square. It's not a mask form. Why is it not a mask form? I thought I clicked this. You click the pre-composition, and then you use the tool to make something, and it'll outline in a color or red or whatever. See, and now this one is inverted, and see, and then you're like, how do I move it though? You can't use the rotate tool on it and stuff. And actually, no, see, because it just moves the whole pre-composition. It's like, how do I rotate it? It's only a square. It looks like crap. Basically, you're gonna go to this corner right here where it has that big circle. Grab that, and you can turn it. Right? It's kind of tricky. They're tricky. I don't get why they did that, because I think it's a lot easier the other way. But you know, it's whatever. It's still the same amount of clicks as you're gonna take anyways. And then what you're gonna want to do is say you want to make it bigger. You go here, click Shift, don't do Control. I don't know why I did that. Actually, it's weird. Why is it not working? There you go. So Control Shift, make it bigger, smaller. But if you have it, say, started down here, move it. Just move it down here. As you can see, like this one, there you go. See, it goes all the way through, right? And then basically, that's all this mask is right here. And then it's just starts as a super small one and then goes super big, right? And then I eased it and everything to make it look somewhat smoother. It's not very smooth in this intro because compared to my newer intros, obviously, because I didn't know what I was doing back then. But basically, yeah, guys, that is like pretty much it. I don't know why my OBS is like acting up funky. OBS, please. Thank you. But like, as I said, if you guys are actually still watching, I'm surprised. Actually, I'm not super surprised, because when I'm working on an intro or I'm trying to figure out how to do something in an intro, I watch the whole tutorial, right? I watch everything. Like, I watch until the last second of it, usually. But yeah, if you guys are like wanting me to do another tutorial, make sure to tell me in the comments or message me on Twitter and like tell me like, hey, do the this tutorial or whatever, or do like your own take on a tutorial, or like I kind of want to do a text tutorial or a sync tutorial. Probably a text and then sync. And thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys next time.